Hi there, it's me, Gamer Tyler here. I got some new comic book pickups. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Help me get 1,000 plus subscribers. Watching the videos like this one fully helps increase the watch hours to 4,000 plus. And please be sure to send donations to the Patreon page and Guitar Space Tunes, starting at $2 a month, or a one-time donation on the Ko-Fi account. It really helps fun videos. Alright, let's get into the first bag. Got quite a bit of comic books. So this was actually $5. This was actually in their discarded bin. I got a whole bunch of this. No wait, I think this was... No wait, this is a brand new one. This was $34.99. Thought that was a discarded bin. I got some comics from the discarded bin. So I got Adventures by Jonathan Hickman. The complete collection. Alright. I thought that was a discarded bin. I had a bunch in there. This is issue 1 from Powerpuff Girls Thundercats. Ho! Really cool. I even got some comics that are like I think these are all new ones. Invincible. This is from the Invincible universe, based on the TV show, currently on Prime Video. But I also have some comics that are from DC that will never in the entire life ever be on the DC Universe app. Darkwing Duck. They're old issues from the 1996. All right. G.I. Joe issue 10. And this is the last two. Alright, we got Mega Man Timelines 00X. Really cool. And I just picked up this last one. This is in my box. Godzilla vs. Boston. Godzilla versus America Boston. I think that's the end of the first bag. Alright. Now, there's a bag I accidentally forgot to do last video. That's why there's 3 bags. There should only be 2 bags. I think, is this one? I can't remember. Okay, this is last time's bag that I forgot to do. So I'll do that last. No, I do this now because I want to go through like the comics I found for $1. All right, Godzilla. The New Heroes. Comic Book Day 2025. One of the comic shops get it to me. Next we have this one comic. This was a free comic book. I've never heard of this series. Escape from Zoner Island. Really funny. That's a whole new one shot. And also, because I picked up Godzilla, they gave me a Godzilla pin. Really cool. This is all from, and I picked up this fake magazine. 23 ways to get ripped while sitting in a chair all day drawing X-Men. That's funny. Bikers from Mars issue 2. I don't have issue 1. I haven't gotten a chance to read that yet. Silverhawks issue 5. If you can see that, issue 5. Sonic the Hedgehog X DC Universe issue 5. Mega Man X Timelines issue 1, the one-shot issue. Sonic the Hedgehog issue 80. Can't really see that. That issue 80. Silverhawks issue 6. Silverhawks issue 6. Teen Titans Go issue 6. Thundercats. Oh, issue 17. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reader's Rewind issue 1. I want to check that one out. Archie versus the Minor Threats. That's been on my list. I want to check that out. I Hate Fairyland issue 43. Space Ghost issue 1. This is a new. I think this is volume 2. I think this might be volume 2. Let me check. Yeah, volume 2. This is a whole new continuation from what we had before. Archie meets Jay and Bob. I'm not sure what that is. I saw that it says Smith Presents, so you know that's something interesting. Betty and Veronica Summer Fun in the Sun issue 1 one shot. Now I'm gonna say these comic books are getting more expensive. Like this comic book, like just look at how expensive this is. $5. These used to be. Here's the thing is. There's all new weed story. See, it says all new weed story. So these used to be $2.99. Now they're like freaking $5. Like that's a lot. I like Archie and Next is the next person, but that's a lot of money. Thundercats, Powerpuff Girls issue 2. What if Goofy became Spider-Man? This one, I actually added this to my box last time I got this. Speed Racer, my Mad Crave. Never heard of the comic book company, but I don't know Speed Racer, so I thought I'd check that one out. Mega Man X Timelines issue 1. I think this is a different cover. Really cool. Now this is a different cover of Betty and since I see how expensive they are, I buy like multiple covers. I think maybe that was a different cover. No, it's still $5. Okay. I'm gonna have people to help me buy this stuff. I'm very blessed. Zootopia issue 3. Really cool. Zootopia issue 5. Really cool. Guy loves his donuts. Then I got this one. Alright, this doesn't show the name, but this was a really expensive purchase. $25. I'm expensive. Yeah, that's why I'm running a YouTube channel to help fund my insanity. But I think this is really cool how this showed the name of the comic. But I got the same. I think I got the same one, just different cover. This shows the name of it: Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Which shows the name on the thing, but I'm gonna keep that in the plastic. Now this is another one I got. This is a special cover from the comic company. Not comic company. Comic shop I went to actually had this bag and board in themselves. This is a variant cover. This was $19.99, which I like. Ugh. I'm not sure why they charged $19.99. I think it was out of print. I not out of print, but it says $5. But for some reason they wanted to charge. I think it's because it's a special limited edition cover. I think. But I decided to get that anyway. Alright, anyway, got Archie versus the Minor Threats, different cover, and again, these comics are expensive nowadays. $5. Next, I got Powerpuff Girls Supervillain Summer Special. Oh, spectacular. And next, I got a different cover. Now, these comics, I think these Powerpuff Girls are like $5 each, too. Yeah, no, oh, my bad. This comic was $6. Like I said, comics are getting more expensive. Now I got one to actually read, so I can read. I got Uncle Scrooge Earth's Mightiest Duck. Now this is just a regular cover. This was $5. So I got one that I can just actually read instead of having it bang boarded special version. I got a different cover. I thought this looks kind of cool. This is another variant edition, but that one didn't cost me an arm and a leg. I think this was like $5. Yeah, $5. And I found this another cover of that one, and this was kind of cool, really cool, and it looked interesting. All right, now the rest of these are dollar bin comics. I got Richie Rich, Dollar and Cents. Golden Key, Walt Disney Donald Duck. Richie Rich Baked Books. Richie Rich Baked Books. Would you believe he started when the sun was shining? Oh wait, he started when the sun was shining. That's funny. Next, the new Terry Toons with Mighty Mouse. This comic book. Richie Rich, the Poor Little Rich Boy. I paid exactly what this comic book costs. $1. Looney Tunes from 1997. I thought it was really cool. All right, now it's time for the one I missed. That's from all the ones I missed last time. Minus a couple of issues from the new time I visited. All right, here it goes. All right. All-Star Superman. This cost me $5, and I saved a lot of money because it was originally $12 from a different store, not my regular store. They got this in the collection, I believe. That's what they told me. So they charged me $5 for it. I saved quite a bit of money. Got it used technically. Then I got Ultimates, Volume 1, Superhuman. This is also $5. Next, the Ultimates, and it's kind of like really just a lot, you know. This is Volume 2 from Marvel Comic Books. This is also $5. Alright, let's get these comic books. First time I found this. Oh, I didn't notice this. Oh my gosh. They had a double bagged comic book. I paid $1 for this. I got I got two freaking comic books for $1. I don't know what this is. This is like Splat and this comic book called Phil presents Frank the Unicorn. But I got two comics for $1. I used to do that every day. Next, I got this the Twilight Zone from Golden Key. Let's keep going. Now I also got Fantastic Four issue 358. Really cool. I don't know much about this issue. Now this was originally, when the person bought this before they give it up, $3.50. I paid $1 for this. We were giving it to them in their collection. Next I have an issue of Doctor Strange. You know, my channel, we mostly collect Archie. Which, again, we have some Archie. Archie's Christmas stocking. Really cool. Love Archie. It's one of my favorite comic book companies. And characters from Archie's love scene. Now this is something very interesting. So I didn't realize this wasn't Archie when I first got it. Okay, so I had this before. I think I might have like some more of these ones. Archie's love scene is Christian comic books that now they were allowed to use the Archie characters. For whatever reason, I mean, you'd have to honestly look it up why they are allowed to use Archie characters. But I looked it up years ago when I first found this. I was like, this isn't technically Archie comic book. Now it's made by this company called Spiral Christian Comics. This is technically an Archie comic book, not published by a Christian comic book company. That's not Archie. It's one of a kind. If you think about it, it's one of a kind because most comics published by Archie. That's got. This is another Archie comic, Christmas Lovin'. Really cool. But most comics are published by actual Archie. Now here's another actual Archie comic book, Archie and Me, issue 61. Next we got Archie Christmas Stocking issue, Archie Giant Series, Archie. It's actually, I think it's Archie. This is called Christmas Stocking. This is issue 228. Really cool. I hope I have the actual comic. I told you there's a comic book that I found, and it's like published by DC, but it's something that you'll never find in the DC app. You have to see it to understand it. Okay, all right. Issue 59 of Archie and Me. Very cool. Let's see if we're gonna get to it. Is it in here? That's weird. I could swear it was in here. I'll find it and then add it to the video later. Alright, you got G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. Sorry, I had to delete some stuff off my phone. It was running out of data. Anyway, I couldn't find those comics anyway, so I'm just going to show an image of what they were and talk about that. Justice League, to catch a thief. She's 7 out of 9. This is be free. I paid $1 for that. Not really best, but G.I. Joe Real American Hero, 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary, 1982 to 2007. Really cool. 30% and a half. A Day of Life of Springfield. Next we got Doctor Strange, issue 71. What if Wolverine had been Lord of the Vampires during Inferno? Time Ook, part 3 of 5. Part 3 of 5. Well, that's too bad. I have to get the rest of this, the whole story. Or I can do it on somewhere else. Oh, here's another one. What if Wolverine was Lord of the Vampires? So there's different ones. Okay. That's what if he was Lord of the Vampires during that one time. Okay. What if the 2004 second child had lived? The two winged feature thrillers. 50 years. And then last week we have G.I. Joe issue 26. 60 cents. Yeah. Alright, let's get to that last one. Alright, these are the last 2 issues I own. DC versus Marvel Comics. Now, I have issue 1 and issue 4. Well, think about this. This is one of the biggest crossovers of the 90s. Because here's the thing is, these are 2 juggernauts well, one was a juggernaut. The interesting thing is, back in the 90s, DC was more of a juggernaut than Marvel Comics was. Marvel Comics was the comic company struggling in the 90s. But DC partnered with Marvel, and we had like this huge crossover. Now here's the thing is, this comic book, you cannot find this in graphic novel format. It was published, but you can't find it to this day. It's hard to find. Now, you can never find reprints of this comic book because, guess what? It has two different comic companies, and each one is like wanting to protect their IPs from each other. So therefore, we would never see this be reprinted, ever, probably. DC and Warner Brothers do not get along well. I mean, they get well, okay-ish, but when it comes to something like this, each one wants to publish their own comic books, you know. Same thing with issue 4. It was a 4-issue series. Even though it's only 4 issues, it's one of the comic books that, when it comes to like 10, 20 years from now, this comic book will be like just non-existent. We can find it online, kind of, but like my opinion about this is the fact that I'm gonna try to hunt down now. The thing is, this comic book, if you look at the original price, it's hard to see on this image, but I can't even see on this image actually. But I had the original comic book I could show you, but I misplaced it. I don't know where I put it. I had it because I was looking at it earlier, not earlier today, but earlier this week, and I was like, "This is so cool." I just, to the life of me, do not know where I put it. I have a lot of comic books, so I might have gotten lost with my landfill of comic books. But this comic book, I find it really interesting. And his thing is, I got this comic book for this issue 1 and issue 4 for $1 each, which is really, now they're back and boarded, and I'm planning on reading them online. But it's such an amazing comic book to have in my collection. I think I manifested this comic book, because here's why. Okay, so this comic book is actually one I've been looking for a really long time. I once found this collection, a graphic novel, on like Amazon before, but they wanted like a lot of money. And I was like, oh, I don't remember how much it was, but it was a lot. It wasn't like this was 30. It was 30. If it was like $30, I would have been like, okay, I'll buy it. But it was like, I think $90 or something like that. I don't remember how much it was, but like I got issue 1 and issue 4 for $1 to add to my collection, and I'm really, really happy. I finally got this comic book in my collection. I'm like really excited. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Help me get 1,000 plus subscribers. Watching fully helps increase the watch hours to 4,000 plus. And send donations to the Patreon page at Enemy Tire Space Tunes, starting at $2 a month. It really helps the channel if you can please support me. And lastly, please be sure to, you can also send one-time donations on Ko-Fi, starting at $7. Have a blessed day. See you next video visit. Bye for now. Bye.